Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Chicago Bears. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First play, Wilson wants to throw it. And his first look is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On third down, Wilson. Oh, it's intercepted. He's trying to get it to Ridley. Kyler Gordon puts it off. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here first and goal. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Tariq Cohen, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now Wilson on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go double count right here, double count.
Now it's Wilson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Throwing again here, Wilson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Everybody kill.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
And the Rams first down.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Here's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Connor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Kill.
At the 30-yard line.
26.
A give running right is Connor. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. First down, a run with Cohen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46.
2nd and 10. At the Bears' 21-yard line.
26.
Prescott to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, kill.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And that is no good. No good. Right to the left. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Run it.
Now Wilson. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Wilson going to change things up here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. But they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
We're going to 54. Why is? Hey, 47. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why is?
They run behind center with Connor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Connor. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tough. Along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Hey, kill! 40. Here we go, 47. 26.
A run between the tackles with Cohen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 6-0 our score after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
We're going to 53. There we go, kill! There we go, going to 53.
Throwing, Prescott. Swings this out here for Cohen. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. It looks like they'll move things around here.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott looks to throw on first. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
We're going to 54. Why? Hey, kill! 47.
Cohen is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
Here we go, 47.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly.
Easy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Alano. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 34 yards there.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
A first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. To throw is Wilson. This one taken in by Olave. The Bears on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Be alert, be alert. Run it. Go, 14. Screen, eh?
Here's Wilson to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14. Second down and 8.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Wilson wants a different look. Here's Wilson looking to throw on second down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, to end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Rams.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now go audible to something else. They'll run up the middle with Cohen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here we go, 46.
Cohen gets it again on second. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. To throw is Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
Offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up the screen to the running back, because they understand you can only get to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Alert. Front left.
Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Punch left, zebra. Good cut.
Here's Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards.
Alert.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert,
Hey, zero,
don't
zero,
jump
zero.
early, and give them free yardage.
Throwing is Wilson. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Kyler Gordon picks it off. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Hey, kill.
Prescott off play action. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Prescott now. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Prescott on first down. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Tempo, tempo.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And Prescott is going to change things up here. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Kill!
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, 47.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is caught. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they wind up getting 4 there on 4th and 1. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Kill!
Looking to throw. Prescott. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide in. Kill.
Prescott from the gun. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Kill. We're going to 54, wide in.
And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, 47. Then we're going to 53.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he is going to have a Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down there to the tight end.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Prescott now from the 50. Swings this out here for Cohen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
They try again with Cohen. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
He was brought down.
Now Prescott going to change the play.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Rams first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. The screen pass here to Cohen. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
At the 26-yard line.
Balled it to 26, 2nd and 7.
47.
On play action, Prescott. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Los Angeles.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Here we go, here we go.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Hey, kill! 47!
Prescott now on 2nd down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
We're going to 53.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Tariq Cohen saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Rams are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. This time the extra point up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Bears nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Downfield, and he's got Olave. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Chris Olave, 75 yards. And the Bears are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time,
the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. In motion goes Raymond. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Throwing, Prescott. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
On 1st and 10 is counter. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Off the play fake, Prescott under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Hey, let's go double count right here, double count. Friday. Go. Hey, alert.
Here's Wilson. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
Wilson. And now here's another interception. And the Rams are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
10-yard line.
This is 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Montez Sweat brought him down.
Here we go, 46.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Rams.
26.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Throw caught by Raymond. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A gain of 22 yards.
26.
First down, Prescott. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
To go.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. And now an audible here into something else.
Hey, 47. 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
Now, there was a time when I would have been upset at teams throwing the ball with a big lead late, but I've evolved a little bit. I've come around. Ultimately, they're looking for first downs, and if they think the air is the best place to do it, then so be it. In addition, you probably got a quarterback gets a nice bonus if he keeps completing passes. So they want to keep throwing the football? Fine by me.
Throwing here, Prescott. That's out to Hill, right side complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
We're going to 53.
Prescott yet again. And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
For the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Rams are on to next week as we say so long, everybody.